I thought I was going to catch a break. Two things. One, a lot of hammering going on. And two, it was completely cloudy until like 20 minutes ago, and I was editing something. I thought it would be a no shooting day. But I do want to microneedle today. I haven't microneedled in a couple of months. So if I can knock off a couple of videos, I can have like 3 days of healing from the microneedling. So I'm going to try. So somebody had asked me if I could talk about what I'm doing under the under eyes now, and I'm here to do that. I just had to go get a couple of things because I've also changed my moisturizing scheme. So I got 2 new moisturizers in the sale. This is the Squalene Peptide Eye Gel from Biossance, and this is the Ole Henriksen. I will write it down right here and link both below. I don't know why I got this. I think I just saw it there and I thought, you know, okay, well, I'll give it a try. If I don't like it, I'll return it. I really don't know. You know, with this brand, you don't know. It could be quite oily, but it's like that, and it seems to be actually not greasy at all. It seems to sink in, which is great, and it feels like it's hydrating, and I need all the hydration I can get under the eyes, so I got that. I also started following somebody new who you need to follow if you're around my age group, or you need to follow. And she is a cosmetic dermatologist. So it's not someone you will necessarily go to if you have eczema or if you have acne or if you have shingles or something like that. She's somebody you go to see if you have a cosmetic issue. And I just adore her. She only posts, unfortunately, once a week, but I don't care. She did a video on under eye stuff, and she mentioned certain ingredients that I was unaware of, like arnica under the eye for puffiness, and vitamin K, and a couple of other things. And she had mentioned this, and there's an ingredient in here that is one of the things that she mentioned. You guys, I'm going fast and furious here. I didn't re-watch her video and figure out exactly what was in here and why, but I will post her video below and you can take a look at what she has to say. If you have real true darkness under your eyes or puffiness, it's a wonderful video to take a look at. So she also says to put on your eye cream before your moisturizers. Now I use 2 moisturizers. So what I do is I put this one on first, and then I go in with my light moisturizer, and then I put this one on, and then I go in with my more occlusive and final moisturizer. Then I go on with my sunscreen. I don't put sunscreen under my eyes because they always travel into my eyes and it hurts. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of a pat, but for the sake of today's video, I'm not going to. Now, what am I doing new under the under eyes? Also, at the Sephora sale, I got this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Corrector in the color 2 medium, like so. I just swirl around with my ring finger, which is the weakest finger, they say, and then I share it with my other one. So I'm not using a lot of product. And go in. Look up because that keeps the eye taut. You know, if you have smaller eyes and you're having a problem getting in there, go in with the pinky. I certainly could. And I'm patting it on. I'm just trying to transfer it from my finger to my under eye. I don't want to go boop, 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 because it pulls it up and brings it back down. Pulls it up, brings it back down. I want this to be in a very specific position. And then I take a look. Could I use a little bit more? It's better to go thin and add, because you might be surprised at how much you need. I'm going to go with the pinky this time. And again, so little, and I'm looking where I want it. I'll put a little here for good measure. And this eye has more crepiness in it, so I'm just kind of working it in a little bit and hoping that it melts. Now for concealer, this is the Clinique concealer. It feels very similar to the Kosas concealer. It's just that this color is a little bit better for me, just by the smallest bit. They're interchangeable for me. I put just a little bit on my hand. Here's my foundation. And just swirl it around. Again, you do it with your middle finger, do it with whatever finger you want to. This is how little I'm going to put under my eyes. So most of this is on my hand. Same thing. High to keep this all taut. And just you're transferring it from the finger to the eye. You're not going pop, 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 and you're not going sweep, sweep, sweep. Because when you do this, you're sweeping away from your darkest area, and when you do this, it's just pulling it up and replacing it. And now the other one. And now I'm going to move in a little bit closely so you can see what I'm not seeing. I am not going to see what you're seeing until I edit this, but I feel like I'm getting some decent coverage, some decent balancing without any cakiness, and I don't feel that I need to powder this. But there is a little bit of shine going on this eye, so I'll powder it just the teeniest bit to get rid of the shine. I don't feel like I need to powder to set it. But I do think I want a little bit more, so I'm just going to do this again because this particular product dries super, super fast. And this time I'll do it with my pinky and with my ring finger. And it could just be I'm not going to get much more today because, you know, it's your eyes. And then if you need to, if you want to do some lifting up here and take away any discoloration you have here, then whatever's left, you can do that with. But the color, I'm just really, really initially keeping right at the darkness. The foundation I'm wearing today is the Dior Forever Nude, and it takes a while to oxidize to turn its actual color, but I think it's working well with this color combination. And that's pretty much it. So do a little powder, the teeniest bit. The By Terry remains my favorite. I have some on the cap here. So I'm just going to take this brush and pick up the littlest bit, knock it off, and then work it in because I really don't want much. And this is where it's a little shiny. And I just want to get rid of the shine because it calls attention to the area. And that is it. Simple, simple. I didn't even go in here. Now, I do have a deep trough, and this will settle into my trough pretty soon. And I will just go in there with the smallest little brush, like maybe something like this, or my finger if I'm feeling, you know, dangerous, if I'm feeling lucky, and just get rid of that trough. But that's pretty much it, you guys. It's, look, with the under eyes, there are no miracles. When people are telling you this will rock your world, I just don't think so. Not when you're my age. Not when you have so many issues. Crepiness, darkness, a trough, and puffiness. You don't want to do, I know many months ago, everybody was doing this TikTok thing where they actually used like the Urban Decay setting spray under your eye. There's alcohol in that. There's alcohol in a lot of setting sprays. You don't want to put that under your eyes, babe. It's just not something you want to do. I really think less is best, and I think the littlest things, the littlest improvements can really show a lot. And that's it. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know what you think, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.